Starting outside the tracking center with both Kyle and Bill. All right, guys, the storms have arrived.
Yes, indeed. We have a watch from Holland to Lansing to the north. We have warnings for parts of 5 counties already, and we've had reports of severe weather, so a lot to track.
Yeah, and these are big thunderstorms. They're popping up fast. We can hear lightning, and we hear the thunder here at the station. And look at that. That's a huge downpour taking place over Lake Michigan right now, just west of South Haven. I want to show you Storm Track Live. We'll set the scene first, and then we'll get hyper-local and track these thunderstorms. Huge wall of water with big thunderstorms right now stretching from about Muskegon or just off the coast of Muskegon all the way up to Leland and Northport in northern Michigan. I'll turn on lightning tracker. There is just an enormous amount of lightning with these thunderstorms, and some of them are severe. In fact, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for a good part of West Michigan right now, basically Grand Rapids to the north, under a severe thunderstorm watch right now, and that goes until 1 o'clock in the morning. So we've got a busy night of storms ahead. Right now, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. First of all, the big line of storms that has really popped up quickly here across parts of Allegan, northern Van Buren, and Ottawa County, where we have a severe thunderstorm watch for a section of Ottawa and Allegan County. Torrential rain, couple of flooding reports coming in from Hudsonville and the Zeeland area. And right now, we've got a thunderstorm warning for these 2 counties. It's all pushing northeastward. A lot of lightning here, but I think the primary threats here are going to be gusty winds and torrential rainfall. A lot of lightning as well. Now let me show you a product called velocity. This is how we measure winds within the radar. Just in the last 10 minutes or so, I've seen a spike here that concerns me. This area of green right here, Overijssel Township, and it's pushing northeastward into Zeeland Township and Jamestown Township. Let me get an up-to-date query on these winds right now, producing winds about 68 miles per hour now. So the radar is seeing this at about 2,000 feet above ground level. So that doesn't mean we're seeing winds that strong at the surface, but if you're watching tonight from Overijssel, Zeeland, and Jamestown Township, I want to make sure that you and your kids are in a safe spot away from windows, because this is going to produce some very strong winds as it moves across northern Allegan into southeastern Ottawa County. Coming up next, Forest Grove at 7:13, Hudsonville at 7:18, Georgetown Township at 7:22, and we'll watch the evolution of the storm, but it may hold together into Granville, Jenison, Wyoming, and Kentwood here by 7:30. It's a quick mover, and it's producing an enormous amount of rain. Now, a little farther to the north, we've got a big thunderstorm here that's pushing onshore, and a brand new warning for Muskegon, Oceana, and Mason counties. This goes until 8 o'clock tonight. Torrential rain, strong winds, and this is the same line of cells that has had embedded tornadoes on the other side of Lake Michigan. And so we're watching this carefully for a small threat of tornadoes. Here's the velocity product with this. Now, the thing that's tough about this is the radar site is here in Grand Rapids. You can see the sweeping arm. We are seeing some rotation with this storm, but the problem is this far out, we're looking at about 3,500 to 4,000 feet above ground level. This is definitely a rotating mesocyclone here, or embedded within the thunderstorm, and this is headed for Ludington. So if you're watching tonight from Ludington, southern Mason County, northern Oceana County, not an imminent tornado risk, but it is rotating. It's something worth watching very carefully. Back over to traditional reflectivity here. I want to track the leading edge of this thunderstorm. Just an enormous amount of lightning and very, very heavy rain with this, as well as the possibility of strong gusty winds and a possible tornado. Not a tornado warning, but we are seeing rotation. Pure Marquette 7:03, Hart 7:13, Montague at 7:26, Dalton at 7:40, and Fremont at 7:52. So to recap, severe thunderstorm warnings now in effect for Mason, Oceana, and Muskegon counties, and a little farther to the south, a whopper of a thunderstorm that's pretty small in size, but packing a big punch across Allegan and Van Buren counties. If you're watching tonight from Grand Rapids, it's headed your way. Leading edge of this thunderstorm will be into Grand Rapids here within about 15 or 20 minutes. Tracking tool shows it coming in here about 7:15, so watch out for heavy rain, lightning, and the potential for some strong straight line winds. Another thing worth noting is this is producing torrential rain. Couple of flood reports just coming in. Significant ponding reported 32nd and Waverly Road in Allegan County, and I expect these flooding reports to continue across parts of Ottawa County. With more on that angle, here's Bill.
We've also had reports of some small marble-sized hail in downtown Zeeland. We can hear a lot of thunder here in downtown Grand Rapids. There's no warning yet for Kent County, but indeed a pretty strong thunderstorm on the way with heavy rain. And watch out for lightning. You certainly don't want to be outdoors when we have a storm like this coming into the picture. This is a flood watch, which is going to be in effect right on through the night into early tomorrow. It covers the entire area except for the counties that border Indiana. Parts of Muskegon County picked up about 8 inches of rain here so far this week from Sunday night on, and the ground is very saturated. It won't take much to cause some significant flooding, and this is very heavy rain with some of these storms coming in. Also had a report of flooding over Chicago Drive near Felch. And a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust in the Zeeland area. Here's what our futurecast shows in terms of precipitation. What the computer is doing is it's trying to estimate rainfall. And of course, it's not going to be able to pick out exactly at a particular location how much rain you're going to see. But what we're going to see in general is rainfall amounts of about ½ an inch to around 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And there may be some isolated spots where we get what's called training. That is just like a train going across the railroad tracks. You get boxcar after boxcar going over the same spot. Same thing happens here when a training situation. You get thunderstorm over thunderstorm going over the same spot, and you can get rainfall totals up over 4 inches, and that's what they've had over in parts of Wisconsin. In Appleton, Wisconsin, they reported flooding that was so bad it was up to the hoods of cars, and cars were actually floating, and so that's the kind of activity that's heading in our direction. So once again, we have not only strong thunderstorms with winds and the possibility for some hail, there could be an isolated tornado, and we certainly have the potential for some flooding across the area. Kyle?
Bill, just within the last 60 seconds, a brand new severe thunderstorm warning posted for Kent County, and this is the same cell producing very strong straight line winds that I just warned you about a couple minutes ago. The strongest of the winds right now are pushing through Jamestown and Zeeland townships, headed for Georgetown Township and Hudsonville. This warning is so new, it's not even showing up on our map yet. It'll probably pop up here in just a second, but I'll give you the rough outline of the warning. It covers Kent County, including the northern part of Grand Rapids, pretty much like this. Now, the area of concern is right here. It has just crossed the county line into southern Ottawa County. I'll flip over to velocity so you can see the winds within the storm here, and you very easily see the area that I'm really concerned about here. The bright green area now that's just pushing across the county line. That's the area with the very strong winds that are probably exceeding 60 miles per hour. So I want to track that here into parts of Kent County. This will be into Georgetown Township in a few minutes here. Granville at 7:20. Wyoming at 7:24, Grand Rapids at 7:28, Comstock Park at 7:32, and Plainfield Township at 7:35. So again, we're looking at velocity. This is wind speeds on radar, and we're seeing some things that are pretty concerning here with some strong straight line winds. And it looks like just within the last couple of minutes, we've seen a bit of an emergence of the potential for strong straight line winds here just to the north of Hudsonville. So this is along the leading edge of this squall line. Straight line winds here, possibly hitting 30 to 40 miles per hour. Now, the thing to keep in mind here, without getting into specifics, it's called radio velocity because it can only detect wind speed along a line down the radar. And these storms are moving off this way, but the radar is seen at this direction. So when you see when I query it and it shows a wind speed possibly 35, 40 miles per hour, you can usually magnify that on some order to get 50 to 60 mile per hour winds as a possibility. So if you're watching tonight from Georgetown Township, heads up, because this is a dangerous storm and it's pushing northeastward pretty rapidly. Let me track from that cell. Northeast movement at about 50 miles per hour. That's going to put it into Grand Rapids at 7:19. Granville at 7:12. Georgetown Township at 7:09. Plainfield at 7:27 and Rockford at 7:33. Just pouring outside the station right now. Torrential rain picking up here downtown Grand Rapids, and that's kind of going to be the theme of the night here. We've got really heavy rain that's developed, and it's going to be with us for a good part of the night, which is why we've been the potential flooding threat across West Michigan. I think it is a serious threat, and it's one we're going to continue to watch very carefully. Now, as you're looking at that radar, I'm pulling up a sky cam of what it looks like right now in downtown Grand Rapids, because I think the skies are going to be pretty dark since the last time we all checked in on this, as this cell has really developed over Grand Rapids. Coming up on your screen right now. Looks like a winter storm out there, Bill.
It certainly does. Look at that. Very heavy rain in downtown Grand Rapids. I'm looking at some of our cameras here. We've got gusts of 40 miles an hour at Saugatuck, so far 37 at South Haven. Woods so far here downtown at 23, but the wind is just starting to come up here right now. Very heavy rain. You know, on our GVSU camera here a minute ago, you could hardly see half a mile away. I mean, it was totally obscured by the rain. So very heavy rain with this. Traffic moving along on 131, I see, at slow speeds. We continue to get reports of heavy rain throughout the area. Kyle, anything new on your end there?
Just watching this velocity product showing us the winds within the storm, and the areas I'm concerned about are these areas in bright green, indicating the possibility of 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. So this extends through southern Ottawa County and right here into northern Allegan County as a potential dangerous wind event here across a good part of West Michigan. Now, it goes without saying that we're still tracking a big batch of thunderstorms on the other side of the lake. Let me zoom back, and we've got this huge line that's emerged across parts of Muskegon, Oceana, Mason County. This is the same cluster of storms, I'll circle it right here, that produced tornadoes and tornado warnings on the other side of Lake Michigan, and it still is showing some level of rotation. So we're watching for the possibility of tornadoes here across, even though there's not a tornado warning, the possibility of tornadoes across these three counties. National Weather Service just chiming in on the thing that we've been talking about here, and Kent County, radar winds now indicating 60 miles per hour headed into Byron Center and Wyoming. So, Bill, it's definitely an emerging wind threat here, and you can see it on velocity with these bright green areas representing strong, strong winds into Ottawa, Allegan, and Kent County here within the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, resetting the situation again, we have warnings for Kent, northwest Allegan County, for also southeast Ottawa County. We have warnings for Muskegon, Oceana, and Mason counties. Those continue. Very heavy thunderstorms lined up right now from the Grand Rapids area southwest. This is not a situation where you get one thunderstorm and it's over. You know, we're going to get several batches of thunderstorms coming through tonight, and any of these could produce some very strong winds across the area here. Let's take a look at, let's see. Again, we've had a couple of reports of small hail now. A couple of reports of flooding in the Holland and Zeeland area. We've got hail at 128th and M40 in Allegan County, pea-size hail at 120th and 57th or 51st Street in Allegan County. Let's see, strongest winds have passed Hamilton. I can't get that to come up there, so that's not going to come up. Let me just take a look at, I haven't looked at OBS here to see if there was anything unusual. Okay,
Bill, I'm going to put a track on this thunderstorm here that we're looking at moving into Kent County right now. It's right on the border here of the Ottawa-Kent County line. Possibility for 60 mile per hour winds headed into Byron Center, Granville, southwestern Kent County right now. Moving northeastward almost 50 miles per hour, so that means 717 into Wyoming. We'll see that into the city of Grand Rapids here pretty quickly, about 727, Plainfield Township at 730, and up to Rockford at 736. Also, severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect for parts of Muskegon, Oceana, and Mason County, and that's a big line of storms pushing in as well. We are going to come back to this severe weather coverage momentarily. Marley?
All right, thank you, Kyle and Bill. Some nasty stuff out there. And as these storms roll in, stay connected with Storm Teammate. Download the weather app to get alerts straight from your 24-hour tracking center.